Hey guys, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today is July 18th, 2025, and I was guided to share some random channel messages with you all today. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be pinned in the comment section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. Now, as I said in the initial disclaimer, if you will, this is a general reading. These are messages and downloads that I got. You may resonate with the messages or not, but I feel like for a lot of us, we can sense that something is going on. There's a lot of cosmic activity happening right now. And I feel like if there's an energy of feeling unease, dis-ease, like you don't feel easy about something, it's because it feels like there's a lot of secrecy going on right now. Because the message that I got was that something big is taking place today. Something either has taken place already or it is taking place right up under our noses. We don't know anything about it, but we'll find out a couple days from now. I'm seeing something either on a date that has an 8 in it. So the 8th, which has already passed, the 18th, the 28th, or 8 days from now, something significant. And it's interesting because as I was guided to get up to do the reading, it was in the 8 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock p.m. I was reading a book, and then the spirit just told me, okay, there's messages to deliver. Because I feel like for a lot of people, if you're attracted to my channel or if you were attracted to this reading, it's because you can sense something is going on, and it feels, it's an uneasy feeling, right? If you're new to the channel, every single reading I do, I'm always guided. You know, there's a channeled song. There's always music that's attached to the messages that I'm meant to give. I have no song. I usually get names, street name, business names, locations, things like that. I have no names. And that ties into what I was picking up because, like I said, there's something that's going on that we don't know about. And I'm getting this on a global level, okay? There's something we don't know about that's going on. And it makes sense where there's no songs because what tune are they playing? And we are out of tune. Music has tunes. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We are out of tune. Music has a tune. That's why I didn't even get a song. We don't know what's going on. And also, I didn't get any names or any cities or any states because guess what? Something is under wraps, so I wouldn't have any names. So there's no names assigned to whatever's going on because we don't know what's going on right now currently. And that's very interesting what I was picking up. I was hearing, so a couple messages that I did hear with this is that something in regards to cyber leaks. There's going to be a cyber leak involving the presidential administration, but it's coming from a third-party source, someone that was trusted, okay, trusted by governing sources. There's going to be some type of leak. I thought immediately of one person who has access to all our data and stuff like that. I won't say the name because, you know, YouTube will take it down, but I think you guys can get it. Look at the thumbnail, okay? And it's like, but whatever the cyber leak is, it has to be, I'm getting something about it being encrypted. Something is encrypted or something has to be encrypted or something could be cryptic. Like literally whatever is being seen and whatever is being leaked is crazy. Like something that you wouldn't even expect, you know? Nonetheless, it's going to come out, but I feel like this leak was intentional. It wasn't like a leak like, oh my God, we messed up. This is a national security threat, blah, blah, blah. No, this was intentional. Somebody is being spiteful. Somebody wants revenge, and a lot of people, millions, are going to be affected by it. Now, let me tell you this so that this is not like a doom and gloom reading. I'm an empath, so I always feel things before they even play out, right? I didn't get that it was bad. I don't get that it's good. And I know that sounds weird, but I get like, okay, what may seem like a jacked up situation actually may be a very benefiting situation. And I honestly don't get this jacked up. I get that we're just going to be sitting here with our popcorn, kind of watching how things play out. I love the way that things are going right now when you have these people with power running their mouth too much, talking on social media and things like that, because they tell on each other, which means they tell on themselves. Because I want you all to sit with this for a second, because I always look at stuff like this, even in our personal lives, outside of, you know, these big situations with the government and social media and things like that. Just really think about it. If you piss somebody off, and then all of a sudden they want to retaliate by sharing secrets about you that they knew that they withheld, they're just as guilty because you knew this person was like this. You knew this person did this all along, and you didn't say anything until the connection no longer benefited you, and now you want to expose them. You're just as bad because you knew about this. You knew how this person was, and now all of a sudden you want to share something because you're vexed, because you're jaded, because you're angry and having a temper tantrum that things didn't go your way. So you're double guilty. Now you're being spiteful on top of you're part of that situation. You were an accomplice at one point. Whether you actually did the action or not, you were an accomplice by not reporting this person, by not saying something. And now all of a sudden, when the connection no longer benefits you, or somebody cuts you off, or there's some type of disrapport or discord, now you have so much to say. So I love it, because we really have to, and that's why I think I feel the calmness about it, because it's like, yeah, you in so many ways can feel betrayed. But actually, I love the fact that people are really telling on themselves and telling on each other. I love it. I feel like, this is what we deserve. We deserve and reserve the rights to know everything that's going on behind the scenes, even when they don't think that we're going to find out. Because there's a lot of egos right now, y'all. There's a lot of egos that are the egos are clashing, and it's causing people to expose things that, they initially thought that they would keep under wraps. Keep in mind, we are officially in Mercury retrograde. Mercury is communication, mental, data, technology. I just said I'm seeing some type of tech crash, some type of cyber crash, some type of leak, okay? It's not a crash, it's a leak. A crash and a leak is different. It's a leak. So let me correct what I said. A cyber leak, okay? That all goes under the title of mercurial energy, okay? So with this being in in retrograde, I always tell people retrograde is rewind, going ass backwards, things that people typically would keep under wraps. Now it's coming to the surface. It's coming to the surface now. It is coming to the surface now. And here's the thing, the person who thinks they're playing the game is actually going to play themselves. That's really, really what I'm getting. It's interesting also, I was seeing the scene. It's a scene in the movie Mars Attack. I forgot what year that movie came out, but there's a scene. I know Ray J, Brandy's brother, was in it briefly. There's a scene in Mars Attack where this alien is dressed up like a woman. She has this big hair, and then she's walking like this and doing this little sultry walk. And then when people turn around, she's like walking really fast and trying to catch up to somebody. And it's like disguise. I'm just thinking about the disguise, but whoever's under this disguise is going to catch up with them. Something may happen where they're talking about extraterrestrial stuff that may come out, or they're hiding something about that. It could be something about what they're doing in space, because there's a lot of cosmic activity going on right now. We've had all types of solar flares going on. Y'all really look this stuff up. It's not just, witchy poo people and astrology tarot people who's just saying anything. This is, if you don't believe in anything else, you don't have to believe in tarot or anything else like that. Look up stuff with NASA. Just go on NASA and then put in there solar flares for July 2025 and see what you get. They may even hide that shit because a lot of times they don't want us to know. Solar flares does not just affect the cosmos and the environment. It's spiritual also. It's very, very spiritual. If you think about when something flares, what does it do? It expands it. There's expansion. People are coming to mass awakenings and mass understandings of things. And it's like you can't play in the face of someone who is aware, someone who's in tune, someone who's awoke. Their consciousness is flaring. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. And I feel like that's what's getting ready to happen. But also, I feel like these people who are in positions of power, their tempers are flaring. These cosmic activities are affecting them in a negative way. And so their egos is ruling everything. And they're about to start exposing each other. And then we're going to find out the truth. And my consciousness is asking, like, but what will people do? Like, when everyone finds out what's going on and how hard we're being played, what are we going to do? This is not a whole, attack the government type of thing, but you're going to see, because I'm telling you, I'm seeing a cyber leak. It was intentional. It's not an accident. They're going to try to make it like it's, oh, this is an accident, and we're working on it. We're going to find out who did this, who did that. Please, you know who did it. It's an inside job. It is. So, it's interesting because I get the sun and the moon, and I'm not quite sure what to even get, because I'm telling you, I don't even know what to look for, because I'm just going to listen for a second, because the moon is the hidden, but I don't, like I said, I feel like something's getting ready to play out. I'm being told to get the sun, whatever's about to come to the light. Okay, so we're gonna get the sun. Look, you guys watch me change this card from top to the bottom. I was holding it down. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. I told y'all. And then I say there's a lot of solar flares. You see the little flares coming from. I'm telling you all, somebody is about to get exposed. There is somebody. I feel like in this cyber leak, somebody is getting exposed. And this is someone who revered themselves as a king. This person revered themselves as a king, and their crown is being knocked off. Okay. The tower hits at an unexpected hour. We don't know when and where the tower is going to take place. It's very unexpected. You got Scorpio and Aries energy here. So this person could be a Scorpio or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, or they may come out with some type of leaked activity or something that this person was involved in Aries or Scorpio season. That can apply as well. But this is a major arcana, so this is definite. I cannot make this up. I can't. And this is why Spirit got my butt about this bed. I thought it was a chill day for your girl. I was going to say, read my little book. You know, when I read books, especially big novels, the novel that I'm reading is like 600 pages. I always try to read 100 pages per, session. And I was just sitting here like, oh, I'm excited to get back to my book. I'm saying flip through the pages and just read the baby. Spirit said, go ahead and share these messages because somebody needs to know we need to be prepared to keep our eyes open, because I'm also getting stuff is going to be wiped from the internet. Stuff is going to be wiped from, so that people can't really come back and have results. So here's the thing, I'm getting like screen record stuff. Like if you see something screen recording, because they're going to be clearing this, like they're going to be doing damage control and clearing the internet of anything that has evidence to do with whatever this topic is. I'm getting that also. So yeah, it's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. Something has happened or something's going to happen, but I feel like it's happened already because he's already fallen. We just don't know about it. They're doing a lot. I'm getting a lot of damage control because there's damage here. They're doing a lot of damage control already. You got the devil. As soon as I parted, come on, y'all, I can't make this shit up. You got Capricorn. Capricorn could be involved. Doesn't have to be, man. Oh, man, this is a jacked up combination. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is a jacked up combination. So now I have to see what's up under both. You got the Two of Wands. You need to choose a destination or a direction to go in. This person could have chose any direction, but they chose violence. This person chose to turn everybody every which way but loose. I'm telling you, they chose to knock all this shit over. Up under the devil, you have, Seven of Wands, guardedness, defensiveness, protection. This person is armed and ready because they are upset. Okay? This person chose violence. That's what, because even up under here, look. You got a sword up ready for war. This person is going out on a ledge to expose people. I'm telling you, something it's about to get real interesting. I don't feel like necessarily it's going to impact us in a way to where we have to be worried about something. I feel like now a lot of people are going to sit back and look stupid. They're going to feel stupid. They can no longer fight what's right in their face. People will still do it because, people are zombie bots. I say this all the time. Zombies are brainless robots that just repetitiously do things. They're zombie bots. So that's what people are. But see, the truth is coming out about something very significant. You got the Eight of Wands, fast moving communication coming out of the blue unexpectedly. It's happening. It is happening. So again, we want the Sun. The card comes before and the card comes after and clarifies. I'm going to stop right here. You know why? Because then I say it's something that we're not seeing. Not right now, but it's going to come out. So let's go ahead. We want the Sun, card that comes before, card comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for the collective for our random channel messages. Oh shit. Okay. Look at this, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm not placing cards any way. Look, right in front of the Sun. No other card. You got the devil again. See, ooh, and then here's the thing I always tell people. Remember, we stopped here. You can't see something. You can't see his eyes either. I always say the eyes are the gateway to the soul. Okay? It's like throwing rocks high at hands. You don't want people to see. Then somebody doesn't want you to see something because they're going to be seen as evil now. They're going to be seen as manipulative, calculating, destructive. Holy shit. There's 78 cards in this deck, y'all. And we're right back to this card. You guys watch me shuffle. Go back and count how many times I even shuffled. Okay? This is crazy because I'm telling you right now, again, I don't feel like we the people, okay? Because I said, I'm picking this up like something global. I don't feel like we the people are going to suffer any type of way. I feel like it's going to expose these evils that are taking place right up under our nose. You can't see his eyes, but up under there, you can see that nose, can't you? Happening right up under our nose. There's the Sun. And And then you have the world card. Didn't I say global? This is going to happen on a global fucking level. Can't make this up. Major, major, major. All major arcana. This is major. This is a big deal, y'all. Because somebody's ego, somebody got in their feelings. Pages are young, youthful. They still got some growing up and expanding to do. And I say this all the time, they are known for being immature because they're young. They still got to grow up. And in the fact that it's the Page of Cups, this person did something out of this was an emotional decision that was made. And I do feel like it was a masculine. I do. I really do feel like it was a masculine. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is going to be major. Like I said, what's so crazy is that I'm hearing like even once somebody's exposed so horribly, people will still play blind to it. They've chosen, you know, what's that saying? I'd rather stick with the devil that I know, or something like that. People would still choose to follow the bullshit. And again, I'm not trying to get into politics. It does feel political though, but I don't care about who is the president or who is this and who's in this position. I don't care about that. All I care about is what's right for us as a people. So I won't even get into the specifics about it because I've told my stance about it a long time. I don't give a shit. You know, I say this and I'll keep saying this time and time again. There is only one commander in chief and it does not reside in the White House. Okay, so I don't care about that. But there's some exposure getting ready to happen around that sector. I can tell you that right now. Bottom of the deck, we gonna be made aware of it. High priestess is all knowing. Okay, we will find out. Right now, they think they have this script that they're trying to play out. Right now, we're gonna find out. That's gonna happen. And a lot of you all, like I said, if you were drawn to this video, it's because you are feeling that something is going on. You're feeling that there's some type of script that's playing out. This feels like some scripted bullshit that's going on right now. Don't be surprised if a big internet challenge, because you know people like to do TikTok challenges and things like that, is distracting. So while everybody's doing TikTok dances and challenges and bullshit like that, it's stuff going on right up under our nose that people are so busy trying to go viral and things like that they're not even paying attention to what's going on right in your face. I mean, smack dab in your face. Okay, the person involved could have the first, middle, or last initial of B, T, J, P, R, S, W, or H. Okay, this is Piscean energy, so it could be a Pisces. You also have Capricorn with the devil. Okay, with the world card, you have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Scorpio twice because we have Scorpio in the tower. And I always say with this is Roman numeral 2, but it looks like the Gemini symbol, so Gemini could be involved as well. Your president is a Gemini, so hey, okay, I do feel like it involves this individual amongst people. I feel like, to be honest with you, there's multiple situations that's going to come out. If you notice in the world, you have 4. There's something at 4 corners. It represents the elements, seasons, time frames. For me, it always, you know, seasons are time frames. The times change when you go through the elements, you know. So, but also there's a character. This is interesting. Ain't that an eagle? Look, don't make me no liar. But is that not a bald eagle? Is that not the United States, one of the United States animals? Absolutely. Something's going on. Now, like I said, it's not just about the United States. I think it's global, but I feel like people all over the world are going to see something play out. That leak, whatever this leak is, oh man, it's going to go global. And when I see the word, it makes me think about the World Wide Web. Also, this is going to hit the World Wide Web. And they are going to be trying to scrub the internet of any proof of this, is what I'm getting. Star card, wish fulfillment and healing. We have nothing but majors coming out over and over again. Aquarius energy with the star card. It's fated and destined. Because the star aligns you with your destiny. It's fated and destined for this to play out. That's the facts. And you know, it's making me think about, I'm hearing Star Spangled Banner. It's making me think about the flag for the United States. So I feel like it's going to be mainly stuff that happens that's associated with the United States, but again, it's going to go global. Because that world card is like whatever it is going on, the news is going to travel. They're traveling on their wings. They're using their wings to travel. She's in travel mode. So that's what's going to happen. News is going to travel. I feel like something is going to come out in the news. You know what I'm getting also? A news reporter there's a specific news reporter. And I feel like this news reporter has a big story. They have some real good, like really, really good proof about something that's going on in regards to elected officials and things like that. but they are being silenced. And this person is like, I can't stay quiet anymore. I have a duty, a civic duty to our people. I'm exposing it, and I feel like they may leak something also. I'm getting multiple leaks, to be honest with you. I am. So let's see. This is a very interesting, a very interesting reading for a casual Friday night. The moon, things hidden, things unknown, things you do not have clarity about. Didn't I say you're going to find out? That moon is facing the high priestess, not away from it. Something is being hidden, or they think they're hiding. Nothing but major arcanas back to back. So this is confirmation that it's going to come out, and some heads are going to roll. Okay, see, lies are being exposed, y'all. I can't make this up. Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, manipulator, sneak, conniver, some type of deception. They're walking away. Look at him. He's smirking like he's going to get away with it. Looking back so he doesn't get caught. Oh, you're going to get caught. These people involved are clowns. I say this all the time. If you look in the background, it looks like he's came out of circus tents, doesn't it? And you know who be in circuses? Clowns. That's going to clarify it for the devil. Universal in it. Immediately, 4 swords. Pull back, retreat, go within, taking a break. 4 in numerology is associated with stability and structure. Something is unstable. This person's mental capacity is not very stable. This person is, ooh, wow. Okay, so what I just heard with this combination is somebody's going to expose how twisted somebody is mentally. Like, this person is very, very twisted, and their intentions is evil. Now, again, I'm going to say, I would tell you all if I felt some type of crazy feeling like, oh my God, we should be worried. First and foremost, I believe in the Most High, so I don't get worked up about shit like that. But I would tell you if there's things that we need to meditate on and you know, take to source. Of course, I always connect with the Most High, whatever resonates with you spiritually. But with this shit right here, I honestly feel like this is going to get this person in a world of trouble, and we're going to be watching it play out. We're going to be watching it play out. See, right here is sleep. So it's like, what I'm getting with this combination, because you have to put the cards together, okay? If this was sleeping, it was like, people don't see. If you're sleeping, you don't see the reality of things, because right now you're in a slumber. You know how when they say that people are sleeping sheep, like they just go through life sleep. People are woke, and they're starting to realize, and they're starting to find out that somebody's intentions are very, very evil. The intentions are evil. And I did say this all is going to take place because Mercury is in retrograde. Swords is associated with mercurial energy, because swords is communication and mental. That is what Mercury is all about. Someone's going to expose, you know, it all came from, oh yeah, and then look right up under here. Somebody's upset. You know what I'm getting on, so I'm just going to show you guys the cards. Somebody's upset, so they're like, I declare war. Because whoever this person was feel like they were blocked. They were denied access to something, and now they hot. And so they're responding in an immature way, okay? And they're going to expose this person for the evil individual that they are, because they feel like you did me dirty. We had an agreement. We had some type of deal, and you played in my face. So now I'm going to show you how I get down. And this person also was asleep. They thought they had an ally. Tricked your ass. Tricked you. That's a trickster. Let's get a clarifier for the world card. Universal energies of light, love. Okay, and these cards are flipping up quick. Page of Swords, another page. So I'm sorry, not Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. Messengers do what? They come deliver a message, or they come share a message, and they gonna tell you some shit. And it's in reverse. It's like they're not going about it the right way, because in reverse is not the right way. And that fire could be your temperament. You know what I'm saying? Fire could be temperament. Fire is actions. In reverse, this person lost their temper. They decided to do something that would have very long lasting and very permanent effects. There's no going back from this. Whatever's happening here is no going back. This is very interesting, because I feel like it's gonna hit the World Wide Web, and you got the world, and then you got a messenger. I want you guys to see how this will be on the table, okay? The messenger is going towards the world, which means the messenger and they're going in the same direction. But here's the thing. He's in reverse, which means the message that they shared, they went about it all the wrong way. They're going about doing this all the wrong way. And there's going to be so many people affected by it. But I don't feel like the American people are going to be punished or anything like that. I feel like the people in positions of power, and they're all going to start turning on each other. And of course, like I said, they're going to be damage control and stuff like that. They won't let it play out in media the way that they have been on some immature shit. They're going to try to keep things quiet, because it's going to be bad for them. It's going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to be sitting here observing, watch it play out. I'm telling you, that's really what I'm getting. Somebody's upset about something that cost them money, cost them a status. Kings and queens hold statuses of, hierarchy. People respect them. They're very well revered. In reverse, this person has lost some type of status. They're upset about that. They want to be put back on their throne. They feel like they have been pushed off their throne. Somebody has a king or queen complex in this situation. But I'm going to say again, I get a lot of masculine energy. You have masculine here, masculine here, masculine here, masculine here, masculine here, masculine here. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of masculine energy here in this situation that is really, 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 really the focal of what we have here. But this person is in some low vibrational energy, because in reverse, that's low vibrational. Okay. Back of the deck, I told you. Didn't I tell you Spirit told me to get the sun? I can't make this up, friends. It's going to come to the light. It's going to come to the light. I do feel like in Leo season, there's going to be a change, because whenever the sun comes up, it brings forth with it a brand new day. Whatever comes out is going to make new laws, something new is going to be implemented from what happens with this cyber leakage. There is going to be a cyber leakage for sure. I can tell you that. And we'll see how that plays out. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need to say. Something about okay, I'm hearing something about energy grids. I'm hearing that damn Kanye West song, we off the grid. I keep hearing that we off the grid, but I can't hear any other lyrics. So that's how I know it's something with some energetic grids. Oh, they're saying that this cyber leak, this person may say, oh, some type of grid, something caused this or some shit like that. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm gonna say that right now. We see the 7 of Swords. That's lies. It's whatever their excuse is. It's some type of lies. And you know what is what's so crazy? They're gonna try to make it like there's some type of attack from a different country, because that's what they like to do. They like to say another country did some shit when everything is right in your own front yard. You know what I'm saying? The call is always gonna come from inside the house when it comes to stuff like this, and that's just the facts. And so that's very interesting. I myself I don't even eat popcorn, but I'm gonna eat some popcorn just to chill and look at this situation, because it's gonna play out. I'm telling you, the way these cards keep popping up and saying everything that I was telling you all, like I sat for a minute even in the beginning because I was gonna get the moon, but Spirit said no, get the sun, because it's gonna come to the light, and then we end with the sun, and it's upright and not in reverse. And if you look at it, you got cards that are in reverse. There's equal reversals, and you know what I'm saying? Look, and then that 7 of Swords upright. You had reverse, 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 but then they're saying just wait for it. The Temperance card, patience, timing, waiting, just wait for it. This lie is going to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Then you got that bright yellow is going to come to the light. It's going to come to the light. Somebody's going to be exposed. A very influential person's actual son, like an actual male child, may say something to expose something, and they don't even realize that they are going to stir the pot. That's why I say I'm getting multiple situations. It's definitely a big deal with a cyber leak, but there's also, I just feel like there's multiple situations where, somebody may be trying to defend someone and they're just making it worse, is what I'm getting. If you look right here at the 10 of Pentacles, this someone, he's inside, but it's someone on the outside because they feel like they were pushed out. Because if you look over him, there's an upside down home, which means they're no longer a part of a system. They're no longer part of something. This person has taken on affairs with someone else and dealing with someone else. And then I say somebody's actual son. It doesn't have to be this young, of course. But someone's like, ooh, what's so crazy? Your boy, Mr. Tesla owner, he has a son that he's always with. That little boy talk a lot. Have you ever noticed that? That little boy be saying a lot of out-of-pocket stuff. His little ass man is saying something he ain't got no business saying, because each time you got two, really young children. Now, I don't feel like this is going to be a very young child, but it could be in that case, because that child just says anything. But I'm seeing someone who is very influential, who is in a position of power. Their actual male son may be acting immaturely and petty and saying something they ain't got no business saying, thinking that they're defending or in some way honoring their father figure. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, I don't feel anything bad for us. I feel like, if anything, there's going to be a lot of people who supported these individuals who will have egg in their face. They've been had egg in their face, but they're going to have egg in their face again. This is not associated with political. I don't care about the politics about it. I'm saying, like, the moral. Hear what I'm saying? The moral. People will have egg in their face because of the morals, their moral values, and their moral support for certain things. It's going to be a lot of regret tied into it, because it's like, wow, I can't believe I didn't see through that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Take all the other bullshit out, because like I said, I don't care about that. Energetically, okay, the support that we give people, that feeds energy to them, that feeds energy to their causes, and people are going to start to realize, like, wow, I can't believe I fell for it. I can't believe I supported that. I can't believe I didn't see the devil on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people are going to be really, really salty, to be quite honest with you, with themselves. I really feel like that's the case. Something's coming out, and it's going to come out within the next couple of days. Like I said, I was getting something along the lines of 8, which is interesting because you have the 4 of swords here. And even though this is not a 4, you have 4 characters in each corner. And 4 plus 4, I'm just thinking about how each corner, which is like, it's going to hit each corner of the world. And don't be glib. And in the comments, like, there's no corners of the world. You guys get what I'm saying? This is just conversation, right? But I'm just looking at how each corner is, like, from each corner of the world, people are going to be hearing about this. This is not just going to be in the United States. It's going to be global. Like I said earlier, that's global, the world. So look out for it, because it's definitely happening. It's going to happen very soon. You guys leave in the comment section below what you think this is going to be about. What have you been feeling? Have you had any dreams or premonitions about something that's coming up? Share it in the comment section. Of course, be respectful, you know, because y'all know Queen don't care nothing about. I don't argue with folks. I just delete shit. If it's rude, you guys know I don't like the energy in my comment section, because I don't like to share that type of energy. That's why I told y'all, be calm about this. I don't feel like there's nothing to be anxious about. It's just going to be eye-opening, because, see, people are trying to hide it. Eyes covered. It's going to be eye-opening. A lot of eye-opening revelations with this situation. So again, leave in the comment section what you think it might be about, who you think it might be associated with, things like that. Tell me anything that you're feeling. Like, have you been feeling uneasy? Or I didn't feel uneasy. I just felt like it was a lot of weird, and it just felt odd, if that makes sense. Like, you know how sometimes something, it could just have an eerie quietness. It just feels like stuff is too quiet. And it's not a peaceful quiet. It's a quiet, like, you know, when the 2-year-old is in your house and they're too quiet, that type of quiet. Because we know what comes behind a 2-year-old being too quiet for too long, right? Some bullshit, some chaos, some calamity, something that you have to clean up. This is stuff that people have to clean up. That's what we have right here, you know? And because I'm referencing to a 2-year-old, it's something about this issue may have been hidden for the last 2 years, or this may happen 2 years ago, or this may be involving a 2-year plan. Like something, like there could have been a bill that was orchestrated, or something that was signed or passed behind our backs without people knowing about it, and it's going to affect us for the next 2 years, or this is the plan, something like that. I really, really get that there's something that's hidden, it's going to come out, and we're going to hear about it, and it's going to affect them more than it is us, to be quite honest with you. But I do feel like the intentions was somehow to impact us, right? But this person being exposed, being caught, now it's like, okay, now they got to be on their P's and Q's. Okay, so thank you guys so very much for watching Queen Airbender Tarot. As always, I'm going to ask you guys to continue to like, share, subscribe, click the all button. Until next time, take care. Bye.